Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 162 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we have just spent a lot of time working on our carbon and coke production, because, well, we need carbon for our power plant, which we now have, and we need the coke for steel. And it was all just getting too low, and then we ended up needing more coal, so we went and just put down more miners for that. And then I decided to shut most of them off because I want this area to be mined out first, so we have some space for build balancers. And yeah, now we're just trying to figure out if we need to expand even more, or if we can just leave it as it is. Some of these are not running because of sodium hydroxide. Oh, and water. Of all things. That should be better than... Also, we have in general the problem of our sodium carbonate. We are exporting it from here, or trying to at least. But our requests are full and we are not currently importing it anywhere. So we have no real way of getting rid of this. And that is our next task that we should focus on. Yeah, now we're not getting rid of it anymore, so we will be backed up soon. Just as a emergency measure, let's just double how much we set to here. Because then we have a little bit of time to work on this. And I guess everything here looks just fine. Are we still clarifying saline water? Seems like we are. We should really just be making more sodium hydroxide out of it instead. So let's put a few more of these down. And for that we need some more of these. And I'll need some robo coverage. Oh, we should just put this here for now. Good, so we're low on saline water. And not clarifying it. All of this looks good. We're making lots of carbon, so I think we're done here. Then let's investigate what we can use the sodium carbonate for. This stuff. No idea what this is for. Probably just another process of aluminium. Let's just have a look, shall we? Yeah, this is just more advanced alumina processing. And it returns our sodium carbonate to us. We get 2 back from 24. Whoops, sorry, this. Okay, no, we actually do use some, because we used 3 for 18. Yeah, okay. So we actually use 4 to produce the 24 and then we only get 2 back. So it is one way to get rid of it, I guess. If we need more alumina in the future at least. We can make chromate Is that just an advanced chrome processing? Chrome oxide. And yes, back into chrome ingots. And from that we also get a little bit of the sodium hydroxide back. Oh, sodium carbonate, sorry. Is that just the general idea behind this? That you use it for more advanced processing and then get some of it back? Use it for glass. Well, from glass you don't get any back, that's okay. But we don't really have a lot of uses for glass yet. Well, we are making glass fiber wires or whatever they're called. Glass fiber. And we do need a steady supply of that, I guess, for our more advanced electronical circuits. So we could use it for glass. Sodium cobaltate. Gives us cobalt oxide, gives us cobalt ingots, us lithium cobalt oxide. Oh wait, what? Sorry. We put it in for sodium cobaltate, and that's used for radiothermoelectric generators. Okay. That's the only use of this. I guess we only need a very, very, very small amount of that. Unless I actually don't know how many things you need this for. For robots, okay, so we actually do need a steady supply of it, I guess. Satellites as well. Power core, is that for character frames? I don't think I'm interested in those. So we do need some of it. Then the sodium hydroxide solution. So we can turn it into sodium hydroxide, I guess. Take sodium carbonate, put into, or mix with purified water and an electrode. Get sodium hydroxide solution and carbon dioxide, and then you can turn that into sodium hydroxide. And other things, I guess. So we can just get rid of it that way, I guess. Especially since, well, we need more sodium hydroxide here. We are trying to import it, but we have a deficit currently. So I guess that just solves what we're going to do with the sodium carbonate for right now. Right? We do this. We do need some of these, true. They should be pretty easy to make, I think. Yes, indeed. We burn the carbon dioxide, maybe. We do need more purified water, but that's okay. Sodium hydroxide solution just gets turned into sodium hydroxide and purified water. So 50 purified water from 50 sodium hydroxide. Oh, we don't have this recipe yet. We should probably get that. Okay, so it's actually a closed circuit for purified water. So we do neither use nor produce any of it. That's okay. Except actually for cleaning these. There we use some, okay. Sodium hydroxide solution. Sodium processing. Basic chemistry. Oh yeah, there were these. I didn't want these just because the electrodes just make it a bit faster. I could just do that with more machines, but now we need it for sodium processing. Oh. I am guessing that we will need some machines to do this, so let's go back to base. Also, we need to decide if we want to process this sodium carbonate locally or still export it as we started doing and then getting the sodium hydroxide back in. We also have sodium carbonate back here, but here we can use it for glass or similar stuff if we want to. I am not sure how many places we will get this sodium carbonate from. And I'm not sure if we will have a surplus of carbon hydroxide if we turn it all into that stuff. Or if we can even import sodium carbonate here and use all the sodium hydroxide from that. So many questions. I'm not sure what makes most sense, to be honest. We can just export some of it and then use the rest. Sure, let's go with that for now at least. Then I can change my mind 10 times before we need to do something about it, I guess. So I want to make sodium hydroxide from sodium hydroxide solution. Yes, please. This we want to make from sodium carbonate. And let's just say we want 15 of this per second. So we need some electrolysis thingies. Electrodes, I guess. Need some carbon for that. Do we have carbon around here? Yep. Let's just start handcrafting this. Research this. Doesn't look like we need a lot of machines for this. But we get 15, or use 15 of this per second. How much are we actually producing? 7.5 from 5 liquefiers, but we have way more than that. 16. Oh, then we just need to double this and we should have enough. For now at least. Can I please set an amount? Thank you. So we get 30 sodium hydroxide per second. We would actually need way less than that. So we would still need to export some of the... Well, we really need to, unless we want to be backed up. Export some of the sodium carbonate, right? If we have 30 sodium carbonate, we get 30 of this. If we have 30 of this, we get 30 carbonate. Okay, it's a 1-to-1. Both ways. So if we continue using our saline water down there for more sodium hydroxide, we will have a surplus. All of this will need to be exported then. Except of course if we export some of this. Decisions. I feel like we should just export this. Get it to somewhere where we can process it locally. And then get the sodium hydroxide back in. I feel like that is a bit more manageable in the future, so we can get sodium hydroxide to several places and get rid of our sodium carbonate from other places, like here, where we have it somewhere. Do we not? Are we just storing it? Yes, we are. So we're not really making a lot here. But we need to take care of it somehow. Of course, we could use it for glass again, but we might need to export it. Sodium processing done. Okay, so we can actually do our sodium hydroxide solution now. Okay, what sort of machines do we need for this? Electrolyzers and liquefiers. Easy peasy. Actually, I had all of those. But let's grab a few more liquefiers in case we need it for anything. I'm mainly thinking if we want to increase our coke and carbon production, but we shall see later. Do we have enough of these? Yes, we do. Okay, let's make a new outpost somewhere. So first order, find out where. Maybe out here. Just branch off of this. Because why not? Sure, let's do that. So if we come off this way, we expect to be building beneath. So let's stop up here somewhere. Why do I always end up with one extra logistic robots? I guess I picked them out of the air or something. I don't really expect this to be a large base, so let's just plop it down right here. Up. So we get in the sodium carbonate. We export sodium hydroxide. We get in fuel, because I feel like we have too many outposts currently where we do not have fuel. So we really should start putting that everywhere. Now, there might also be other things to export from here, but we shall see. Oh, let's bring power. Let's just call this sodium processing. Not sure if that makes sense yet, but... Oh, I'm out of stations. I think we have some. Nope, apparently not. Then we shall make some. Good, you will be sodium carbonate, if I can spell. You will be sodium hydroxide. You will be sodium processing fuel. Good, we need fuel train, of course. When do we want it to come here? After it's been at production fuel. Production, then up here, then back down. Okay. Let's have it coming in out. Then we shall request a train with sodium carbonate. We do not have a train for that yet. Stupid trees. Good. Send this out to show you. Where do we have sodium hydroxide stations? Just out of curiosity. We have one here. This is sodium hydroxide. Where is the other one? No, wait, this is input. So we're exporting it from here. Think. Yeah, right, this train. But it seems like we have two stations with this. Where else? Cool. No. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's steel, of course. This is iron ore. No sodium hydroxide. This we already saw. Where is the other one? Is it possible to search for train stations? This menu should have gotten better. Sodium hydroxide. Of course, the station I just made. I'm so stupid. My bad. Good, so we have some sodium carbonate. Let's not limit it. Let's just get everything we can in here. So we can process it properly. Okay, so what is this process we are doing? We need purified water. And we need to wash these with more purified water and get rid of the mineral water we get out of that. And we need to burn this. Okay. How about we start with these, then these, and then we get or sort out the cleaning and the purified water afterwards. Because those don't require as many robots as the other ones, or these two. Let's do that. So first, part of the processing. Is this. Good. Then we need inputs, of course, and outputs. Let's do this. And we need 6 of these for now. And I guess we need more of the electrodes, because these do not all get full of this. Too bad we don't have any carbon around, so we will have to wait. Now, we need to put it into the liquefier. Why did we decide to put these to the north? Well, in any case, let's just bring them out to a fuel bus then. And then we need to find out where we want it put in. We need to output the sodium hydroxide from here as well. I guess we just do that here. we should probably just use full pipes for this. Four of those should be everything we need for our current scale of this. So that's the input. Oh no, we need more underground pipe. Should probably just grab some normal pipe as well. How about we actually make a little extra space in between the pipes? How about, I don't know, sometimes I feel like doing this, other times I don't. But I feel like this actually just becomes a little bit more orderly if we do this. It doesn't look as messy, I guess. That's sodium hydroxide. Why did we put in this? Let's actually just switch these around. So we don't really need this carbon dioxide on this fluid bus. We just need to burn it out here somewhere. This is from there. Good. And then we need to produce the purified water. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.